Hello. Hello. I don't know if it's just me, but it might be. It usually takes a few minutes for people to pop in because for some reason notifications aren't working, which is really weird. But yeah, I'm just going to eat my cookies and sit here with this music in the background. I was actually ready to start about 15 minutes ago, but I couldn't figure out how to get something to work in the sound. I was having some issues and I was getting really fed up. If you've been here, you know that I've been dealing with, like, I always forget to turn on the sound so I could hear the alerts. I was trying to figure out a way to fix that so I could hear it all the time, and I fixed it. So now, hopefully next time I restart the computer, the sound will just be on and I won't have to switch a bunch of stuff. But for now, I'm going to eat the cookies that Weewin sent me. we win. I was just saying I'm gonna eat the cookies you sent me. I ran out of groceries, so this is my breakfast. It's not the healthiest. It's not the best breakfast, but it tastes the best. How are you feeling today? How's the pain? I saw the last picture you sent me, the bruising has gone down a lot, but how's the pain? I'm so tired. Yeah, these cookies are so good, Weeman. They're so good. Like, some of the stitching has kind of come undone and the wound is kind of just exposed right now. Is that what you mean? Oh, yeah, exactly what I was just asking. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's been, what, 2 weeks? A little bit over 2 weeks since you had the surgery, so... I mean, obviously the flesh isn't really healed, but I wouldn't be too concerned about it opening a little bit. Just keep doing what you're doing, you know, take care of it, be gentle with yourself, and make sure that you wash it all the time. Oh, I'm exhausted today. We had rehearsal yesterday. Yeah, you expected it? Okay, good. At least it's not anything that you're like, oh my god, what's going on? My guts are coming out. We rehearsed yesterday. You saw the picture. Well, if you mean the picture of me laying down, that wasn't yesterday. That was a few days ago, but I posted it yesterday. That was a few days ago. No, yesterday's rehearsal was a dance number, and it's supposed to be... There are 3 really big dance numbers in this show, and 2 of them, the director has completely taken out the dance, because we have a girl in our show who has a physical disability as one of the leads, and since she can't dance, they're not doing the dance numbers, so there's a lot of just standing around, which is a bit disappointing for me, but I totally get it. You know, if she physically can't do it, they're not going to force her to do something she can't do. She's not involved in this number that we did last night, so, and the girl singing it, or the woman singing it, I have such a bad habit of saying girl, and this show in particular, I have a line that I call them girls, and then they try to kill me. So I have to learn. I'm sorry. I apologize. But the woman that's singing that number, she is a dancer. And so they've given us a bit more. None of the guys are dancers. It's literally her and a bunch of guys. So it's supposed to be like all the eye candy boys, like the Chippendales, are going to dance behind her as she's singing. And the worst part is... So the way we have the show is we have it cast with 2 separate groups. We have one set of the leads, which I'm part of, and then what they call the swings. So the swings are going to step in and do the show. The way that they're going to do it is we're performing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and on Saturdays we're doing 2 shows. They're doing 1 show on Saturday, and then I do the other 3 shows of the week. And so this dance number, I'm only ever going to do it twice. And so they have to practice a lot more than I do, because obviously the guy playing my character is actually dancing it every night. And I had to just like stand in the background and like practice the steps by myself. They got me to do it once just so I could kind of see where I would be standing for it. But the rest of the time I'm just by myself imagining. I'm exhausted because the place was cold, but I was just kind of like standing by myself and trying to figure stuff out on my own. It was exhausting. I'm so tired. I got home at around, because we stayed late because the number is so long, like the song goes on forever. Because the song is so long, we ended up getting out at 10:35. We were supposed to be out at 10. I got home at 11, and then I had to be at work. And I just couldn't sleep, so I'm exhausted right now. And then, of course, the morning contract that we have, the lady was late, so I got home almost at 8 o'clock in the morning. It was like 7:30. By the time I got to bed, it was like 8:30, and then I was up at 1, and I just could not get back to sleep. So I feel like a zombie. But the number's really fun. It's really fun. I'm kind of bummed out that I don't get to do it more often. I even tried to like coax the director, because the whole thing is I'm the lead, I'm the bad guy, and in this point in the story I'm tied up, and so this whole dance number is her fantasizing that she's finally like this is in the 70s. She's finally a CEO, like the first female CEO. Like that's the whole point of the song. And I tried to convince the director to let me be in the number because this is her fantasy, and her fantasy would be that I would be below her. But the director's like, no, it doesn't make sense. I was like, damn it, I wish I could do it. Like I would love to be there. It would have even been fun if they would have given us like a little dance solo, and then in the end she like knocks me over and kicks me in the butt as like I'm better than you. But the director said no, so I only get to dance it the 2 times because it's a pretty fun number. It's not complicated dance at all. It's complicated for me because I'm not a dancer, but it's not very hard. And it's fun because she's supposed to be like this elegant beauty queen while still being the boss, and then all the guys are behind her, and like we're gonna be dressed in just regular suits, but like the feel is supposed to be like we're literally wearing dress pants and a vest, but no shirts underneath, and it's all glittery because we're supposed to be like the backup dancers as she's being the boss of all of us. So it's like a really fun number. I don't get to be a part of it, man. That's kind of a bummer. And then tonight I have rehearsal. I wasn't scheduled to be in tonight, but they scheduled me and they want me to come in as the ensemble, the background stuff. But like I'm gonna be there all night to literally sing because I don't think I'm gonna be on stage for any of it. So I'm just gonna go and sit in a chair and sing for 4 hours. And like I don't mind going and singing, but I'm tired. I'd rather take a nap than have to go to rehearsal. Oh, but how's your day going, Weewin? It's probably gonna be a really quiet stream because I'm not live on TikTok. And Twitch has not been sending out notifications and I don't know why. And I want a nap so bad. Okay, I'm glad you got the notification because Preston messaged me a couple of days ago and he didn't get a notification either for a stream a few days ago. And somebody else messaged me about not getting a notification either. So it seems like Twitch is really picky about when they notify. They don't just notify everybody, which kind of sucks. And I think I've decided I'm not going to go live on TikTok anymore unless I do a just chatting stream where all I'm doing is talking and not going to show anything or do anything on stream except for talk. Because it's not worth the risk. I got permanently banned last time. And I don't... Like, the way Twitch... or the way TikTok works is they'll give you a ban, you appeal it, and they'll remove it and say, sorry, it was by mistake. But they don't actually take it off your record. So it still shows up that I've been banned 4 times. 3 times. I've been banned 3 separate times. Plus, I've had a couple of bans for comments in the past. And I've had a couple of videos taken down. Now the comments, yep, it was me totally being a jerk. But the videos, every time they've been taken down, it's because I use somebody else's comment and they take it down for their comment. So I get punished for what they said, and then I report what they said, and they don't get punished for it. So TikTok's really fair, obviously. So I have a lot of marks on my profile, and this last ban was permanent. And from my understanding, there's a certain level of bans you can get. It doesn't matter what kind of ban they are. It doesn't matter if they've been appealed and approved or not. After a certain amount of bans, they just permanently delete your channel. So it's not even worth the risk anymore to go live. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Yeah, I'm going to start doing stories. Right now, I just posted a video announcing that I'm not going to go live on TikTok anymore. And then I included that I'm live right now. But yeah, I'm going to start doing stories and stuff. It's just... I'm 100% demotivated from being on TikTok at all. I post videos, they barely get views. You know, I get harassed and I report it and nothing gets done. I get taken down for playing a game and it has nothing to do with what they're taking me down for. It's just, I have zero motivation. Zero motivation. Like, I got 100 views on my first Minecraft video, and I'm at like 86 right now on my second Minecraft video. And I feel more satisfied with that than I do with 10,000 views on TikTok right now, because TikTok just punishes you. It doesn't actually do anything. And I'm in Canada, so I don't even get money for it. It's so frustrating. It's heartbreaking because it's my biggest platform. It's the one that I enjoy making on the most, and it's just not... Does it still say, ah, man? Okay, let me switch that. Thank you, we win. I didn't realize I didn't change it. I saw the Dead Space logo. I didn't realize that I didn't change the name. I just want to have a couple more cookies and I'm going to start. I don't think anybody's going to be hanging out, so it's going to be quiet. It might even be a short stream, but yeah. I mean, it's going to be short no matter what, but it might be extra short. I also swapped around my monitors again. Because, I said this yesterday, I have an ultra-wide monitor, and I had plugged that in yesterday here to try it out for the stream, and it was okay, but it ends up being smaller than a 27-inch monitor once I like split it in half to get two things. And the other monitor was a 4K, and both of them do HDR and stuff, but when it's split screen, I don't get the proper HDR. And the screen is so much smaller, so then I decided to bring the 4K over here because it's actually the same size as my original screen that I was using over here, so they're both 27-inch. Well, one's 28 and the other's 27, but side by side they look exactly the same size. And so I brought the 4K over here, so now I have a 1440p and a 4K, which both do HDR, which will be great for gaming. And then I put the ultra-wide in the back now. But I haven't actually used this one. I turned on my Xbox just to see how it is, and for gaming I haven't used it, I mean. And the quality looks pretty good. It's got really decent HDR, so for a cheap, kind of cheap monitor. So I'm excited to use it tonight. Yeah, we win, and it kills your motivation because I feel like, okay, there are definitely things that I do that I'm like, okay, yeah, that shouldn't get any views, that should definitely flop, like it makes sense. But there's stuff that I do that I'm like, why isn't this getting views? And then somebody will literally steal my idea and they get more views than I do. And it's like, how does that happen? Right? Hello, Tara, how are you? How are things? You know, and it's frustrating. It's really frustrating, especially because a lot of it is just luck. Because it depends on who they show the video to, right? And if they show it to the wrong group of people first, then the video is just not going to go anywhere. And then if I get punished for the things that I do, it's like, I really don't want to post if I'm just going to get punished for it. You know? I'm not even talking political or religious or anything. I'm literally just talking about video games, and people get so mad. It stinks. I'm doing okay, Tara. I'm tired. We had a dance rehearsal yesterday, and I'm just so tired. It was a pretty heavy rehearsal. It wasn't crazy dancing. It was just enough, but I'm out of shape. But it was a pretty heavy rehearsal, and it was long. Like, we went from 7 o'clock till about 10:30 last night, and it was like non-stop dancing. We stopped for like 10 minutes for a break, and then we went right back into it. So I'm exhausted today, and I couldn't sleep last night. So, but outside of that, I'm doing really well. I have no groceries, so I'm eating cookies for breakfast because I'm an adult. And my mom can't tell me it's going to ruin my dinner. But I have no groceries. I was really hoping to go get them today. I thought I had no rehearsal. And then I checked the updated schedule and they put me in for the rehearsal. I'm a little bit salty about it because I'm going in as ensemble. And in this number, I don't think she's going to use me at all. So I'm probably going to end up sitting in a chair for 4 hours and just singing when I could be out getting groceries today. But outside of that, I'm really great. I may not seem it. I'm just tired. But I'm great. I'm great. How are you? How's school been going? And how is life overall? Well, when Alana left, there were a bunch of leftover groceries. And there were a bunch of snacks that were sealed. So I was trying to eat those before the cookies because those were a bit older. And now I've pretty much gone through all the snacks. And I've gone through all my groceries. And I've refilled my own groceries, but I've gone through all those too. And then I looked in the pantry to see if I could find something to nibble on because I don't even have bread right now. And I saw the other ones with the almonds in it. But it was the last package and it was open. And I opened it like a month and a half ago. So when I touched it, they were kind of stale. They didn't taste great. So I was like, oh. And then I saw the other package behind a box. And that one was still completely sealed. So I was like, oh, I can have some cookies. So I'm being an adult. Isn't that the worst when one part is going super well and then something else is completely falling apart? It almost destroys the fun of the other part. I can relate. Yeah, I can relate. If you ever need to vent, please feel free. I mean, you know how to get a hold of me. And yeah, I obviously have had a pretty shitty year, so I can definitely understand and relate. So if you ever want to, please feel free to chat. I'm always on my phone, so I'm pretty much always available. But no, I'm outside of rehearsals right now. I got nothing to do, so yeah, feel free. Feel absolutely free. Sometimes it's just nice to like vent to somebody, especially somebody who might be able to kind of relate, maybe not understand fully, but at least kind of relate. So totally feel free. Okay, we win. And if not, I'll try to remember to remind you. I can't promise I'll succeed, but I'll try. But yeah, I don't really have anything else going on. Like my life is on autopilot right now because I'm so tired. I'm stretched pretty thin. Like tomorrow, there's no stream. But tomorrow I'm going to be recording my new Minecraft video. And I have rehearsal tomorrow. It's a very short rehearsal. I'm only there for an hour tomorrow, which I'm really happy about because I'm not actually called in, but the voice director, I've been kind of asking him questions because I've lost my voice completely. And it's been very, very evident with this show, and it kind of breaks my heart. I can sing, but if you don't know anything about music, the two most common ranges for men are baritone and tenor. Most men are baritones. Tenors are kind of rare. In musical theater anyways, they're kind of rare. Even in singing in general, tenors tend to be kind of rare. Not rare to the point where like nobody's a tenor, but like you're gonna get 10 baritones and maybe 4 tenors out of it. But then there are also countertenors, and then basses. Basses are super rare because they're way down here. And then countertenors actually can sing most of what a soprano can sing, so they can go way, 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 way up there. And I was like 95% countertenor. I couldn't sing the highest range of a soprano, but I could sing soprano lines pretty decently. I remember in rehearsals, sometimes there'd be women in the show that would sing kind of flat, and the director would just be like, no, you're a little bit flat on that note. And then they would try and they couldn't get it. And the director would be singing an octave lower because he couldn't sing that high. And then I would jump up to the octave and be like, up here. And then they would jump into the song or into the note. I'm not even a full tenor anymore. Like, not only am I not a countertenor, I'm not even a full tenor anymore. So he wants to meet with me to kind of, one, go over my song a little bit because he's convinced I can't sing my song. He's ignoring the fact that we have a piano player who can't play the piano. So it's incredibly hard to sing the song with somebody who can't play very well. And my song is all bass and drums, and she doesn't mimic that on the piano. So she'll like hit one key, like ding, 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 ding. How do you sing to that? Especially when she changes rhythm halfway through. But he's convinced I can't sing my song. But more than anything, he knows that I am really struggling with the high notes, and he wants to give me a couple of techniques to kind of help my vocal range stretch a little bit more, because I know I can do it again. It's just I don't have the skill right now, and it kind of sucks. Kind of really sucks. But yeah, so I'm going to be in for just an hour tomorrow, and I'm hoping to take advantage and record. My goal is to actually record enough to have like a 20-minute video. You know, my first one was 15, my second one was 14, and I got a couple of people that commented privately to me saying that they wished it was a little bit longer because, one, I guess my voice is just calm enough that they can kind of throw it on at night right before bed and they don't feel like they're going to get yelled at and be woken up while the game is going. And because it's only 14 or 15 minutes, they feel like it's just a tad too short. So 20 to 25 minutes seems to be the average length for these videos for other creators. So I want to make mine closer to 20 minutes. So yeah, I had enough footage on the last video to make it 20 minutes long. I just didn't do it because I was scared that it was going to be too long. But now that I got a bit more feedback about it, I definitely want to do that. So I'm excited to record tomorrow. But yeah, it's just been a long week. I'm tired. I have zero energy. My brain is completely shut off. But the show is coming together and it's really fun. I'm having a really good time. I'm very surprised with how little we are doing, but how charming it is. Shush, video game. How charming the show is turning out to be. So I'm excited. The star of the show is messaging me. Oh, I don't want to play anything. I just want to lay in bed. Actually, I can't even lay in bed. I was laying in bed. I was like, all right. Don't hate me, people watching. Don't hate me. My bitrate. Why is it everywhere? I hate my internet company. I swear to God. I swear to God. My bitrate. It's like all red. It's all red. It's coming out at the right speed, but it's just red all across the screen. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, don't hate me, people watching. I was actually just gonna not show up to the stream. I was laying in bed when I woke up. I was like, I'm tired. And then I got up and I went to the bathroom because I woke up because I had to pee. I was really mad at myself for that. I got up and went pee. And then I went and laid in bed and I was like, oh, this bed is nice and warm. And I've got a really cold fan and just enough of my shoulders are exposed that I'm feeling chilly, but the bed is nice and warm, so it's perfect. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm not streaming. I'm staying in bed. And then I just laid there and I couldn't get back to sleep. Had I fallen back asleep, I would not have been streaming today. But after laying there for an hour and a half, my back started to hurt from just laying in bed. And I was like, oh, forget it. I'll get up. I'll stream. I'll do it. So I'm here, even though I'm tired and whiny. Tea is yummy. You know, tea is yummy. Okay. Let me get this going or else I'm never going to do it. And then I'm just going to end up sitting here the whole time. Input. I'm not used to using this monitor, so the buttons are all different than my main monitor that I use. Yes. But it's got that cool KVM switch. If you don't know what a KVM switch is, I can plug my mouse and keyboard into my monitor. And then I can switch between two computers. So I can have one mouse and keyboard for two computers. It's wonderful. Ginger tea. I haven't had ginger tea. That sounds good. That sounds pretty good, actually. Does it have a little bit, not spice, but like, does it have a little bit of that tanginess that you get from ginger? Like almost spicy type? A little bit different than spice, but spice, you know what I mean? Does it have that? Or is it more like ginger, like this, like where it's more of like the flavor of ginger, not the spiciness of ginger? I've just been drinking orange pico. Nothing crazy. I don't like green tea though. I don't like green tea, which everybody seems to really like, but I don't like it. You've never had ginger itself. So ginger can be spicy. If you don't eat spicy food, you're going to feel that it's really spicy. But I remember watching a video where they talked about how ginger, and there's a couple of other vegetables that aren't actually spicy. It's something different. But our bodies can sometimes interpret it like spicy, but it's not actually spicy, because spicy at a certain level starts to taste a certain way. But these vegetables that are different, they don't end up going down that way. They actually end up feeling different because the spice is a different chemical. Like the spiciness is made by a different chemical. But ginger can be spicy. But in cookies and stuff, you just get the flavor of ginger. So I'm just wondering if the tea is spicy. Because I know there are people that really like spicy drinks. Like there was, I drank a soda. Sorry, American friends. One time that was a jalapeno soda. And it was spicy when you drank it. It was weird. It didn't taste great. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't something that I would drink for like the flavor of it. But it was really nice how it felt really hot and spicy on the way down. It was really interesting. Okay, so if you like spicy food, it's not gonna taste spicy to you. Ginger isn't really spicy. It's just like if you put a bit too much pepper in food, where you're just kind of like, oh, I can kind of feel there's like a tanginess to it. It's not really spicy, It's like that. That's kind of how ginger is. If you eat spicy food. If you don't eat spicy food, you're gonna be like, it's on fire, because it's worse than pepper is, like black pepper. Okay. Ginger with lemon. Okay, probably doesn't have the spice then. Music, where are you? But yeah, I like spicy food. I don't necessarily love spicy food, but I do like spicy food. I think it's pretty yummy. I do eat spicier than like a lot of Canadians eat. Like when I'm dating somebody Canadian and they try my food, like they try from my plate, they usually don't like it. They say it's way too spicy, unless they're really into spicy food. They say it's way too spicy. But if you're really into spicy food, you'll try my food and you'll be like, oh, you wimp, it's not that bad. Because I like the spice just so you feel the heat enough that makes you hungry. I don't like the spice to the point where it's burning and sweating and all that kind of stuff. My dad used to be that kind of person. I don't like it that much. I want to taste my food. I don't want to make my tongue numb. I'm a good cook. I want I want to taste what I worked on. I don't want to coat my tongue and not taste anything. Okay. That. Okay. Yeah, and that's how I am, Tara. Like even now, I don't think I've put anything spicy in my food in a while. I haven't made a stir fry in like 2 weeks. But like if I do a stir fry, I don't make the stir fry. Sometimes the sauce I use might be a little bit spicy, but I don't really use spices in the sauce that I use. Oh, I'm in the wrong window thing. I don't really use spice in the sauces that I make, but I'll put hot sauce in it when it's on my plate. And so I still have like a bit of sriracha sauce left, so I'll spray sriracha on it, and then the word's so gross. I'll squirt sriracha sauce on it, and then like some pepper flakes all over it, and then it's pretty spicy. But yeah, I don't usually cook too spicy because I like to taste my food. I'll throw some spice in. There's a spice that I buy. I don't even remember what it's called, but it's a lime spice. So it's a hot sauce and it's got lime juice in it. And so when you put that in your food, it feels like you squeeze some fresh lime onto your plate. So it's really nice because it's spicy, but it also has that lime tang to it. I really like that sauce, but again, I only use it for certain things. And then a lot of the time I just don't put anything spicy in it at all. Because I like to taste my food. I like the taste of food. I like food. That's the final statement. I like food. Whoa, I almost spilt my tea. I mean, I kind of spilt it a little bit, but not much. I don't have any paper. Give me a sec. I gotta grab paper. I ordered a stupid thing off Amazon, and I'm really hoping I'm not disappointed by it. But I just ordered French vanilla Tim Hortons cappuccino thing for my Keurig. I've been like really tempted to try these, and I hadn't pulled the trigger on it because the last time I bought something like that, I bought a hot chocolate for the Keurig and it was garbage. I'm really hopeful that this will be better because I love French vanilla from Tim Hortons. And sometimes I don't want coffee or tea. I want something sweet, and that would be really yummy. So I decided to buy that. I just noticed that it was sitting on my porch, so I grabbed it. Oh yeah. That's why I got up to go get the paper. You put her a hot and spicy Mexican pizza. Oh, Mexican pizza. What's Mexican pizza? We don't have that here. At least I've never seen it here. There are some things that I'm like, that's not hot enough. I remember... Did the audio shut off? Oh, I moved too far away. I can't hear my audio. I remember McDonald's had a thing last year where they were announcing... Okay, now the question is... I think I might have messed with my sound now. And now I can't tell because the window's not the right window. They were having this promotion where they're like, oh, we're going to be making this new, these new types of chicken burgers, and they're going to be spicy burgers, and they're only around for a few weeks. And then, is that supposed to durum? I don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to durum or not. Hold on. Go to system, display, make this my main display. Where's that button? Where's the make this my main display? Where's the make this my main display button? Why do I not see make this my main display? Hello, make this my main display, dude. I don't know what's happening. My brain, it's farting. I don't know what I'm doing. My brain is farting. Stop farting, brain. I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do. Oh, whatever. If there's no alerts, there's no alerts. Nothing I can do about it. Bell pepper, onion, jalapenos, and pepperoni. Okay. Maybe chorizo? Maybe it's that? Yeah, McDonald's was having this thing where it's like, oh, every like 3 weeks we're gonna change the spicy chicken burger, and it's gonna get spicier each time we change it. And I tried it on like the second hottest one, and there was like no spice. Like it was like if they just put some black pepper on it, like just a little bit of pepper sprinkled on the burger. I was like, where's the spice in this? This isn't spicy. Even Wendy's spicy burger is way hotter than this, and you're making a big deal out of it. The best spicy burger I ever had, though, was we have a thing called A&W. The States and Canada has it, but Canada's is actually different than the States. And A&W had this special deal where they did what they call a teen burger, which is like a big fat patty. It's got cheese, it's got lettuce, tomato, bacon, but they did a jalapeno guacamole teen burger. So it was the burger, the cheese, the lettuce, tomato, guacamole, and chopped up jalapenos in it. It was so friggin' delicious. It was the most delicious hamburger I've ever had. And they only had it for like a month, and then they got rid of it, and then they've never brought it back, and it makes me so sad because it was the best. Michael Jackson fan, how's it going? Welcome. How are you? That tea is yummy. That does look really good. Yeah, okay, that is pepperonis for sure. That does look really good. That looks yummy. Dang. All right, I guess I should play. Another night shift. So I've been sleeping alone for like two years now, 2.5 years now. So I can't relate. I haven't had somebody in my bed in over 2 years. I'm just used to sleeping alone. Oh, crap. Give me a sec. Okay, you guys still have sound. I don't. I may have just wrecked my $500 headphones. Yeah, I may have just wrecked these. And I got it all over my pants. It's all over the floor. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to stop the stream. I gotta clean all this up, and I have to unplug everything. Sorry, everybody. All right, see you later.